Together we are strong. I serve the wild hunt. Let us speak.
Words of your deeds have spread across the Shadowlands, and together we'll be able to find this Night Warrior swiftly. Though my hunt has been arduous, I have two promising leads on additional Night Warriors. The first is here in Maldraxxus. This tower contains records of those who arrived in Maldraxxus, including someone referred to as the Blade in the Night. I believe this to be our next Night Warrior. I encountered many traps on the way here. Doubtless we will find more within the tower. Someone is trying to stop us. We will not let them succeed.
My expertise is in reading tracks, not tomes. Let us see what we can learn of our quarry. Another trap. Someone does not wish to be found. Remnants of a spider's web surround the book. We chose poorly. Note the claw marks on the tome's cover. It seems our quarry is fond of acids and poisons. Clearly, we pursue a spy from the House of Eyes.
Indeed you do. And you will tell me why. Secrets for the eyes. Silence
Tyrande
is the surest
Whisperwind,
armor.
a night warrior from my world, is in dire peril. We require former night warriors to join us in a ritual to aid her.
To spare her a grisly death, you mean? As we are allies, I will assist you. But not before my current mission is complete. What do you desire?
I'm not opposed to helping you, but there are matters I must attend to first. I have a task set before me by my Baroness, Lady Vash. With assistance, my vengeance would be swift, but she must approve of your help as well as my release to assist you with your task. Go to the seat of the Primus. There we will speak with her.
Our house will persevere.
I must now make for Revendreth. Good hunting, Mawwalker. Lady Khalid.
Meet me at the seat of the Primus.
From strife comes opportunity. The Shadow Khalik, purge Kel'Thuzad's loyalists from the House of Rituals. Then you may aid the Night Warrior.
By your leave, Baroness. Speak in whispers.
With your assistance, I should be able to clear my list quickly. Zalmani was integral in the fall of my Margrave. Sindain believes he is trying to gather forces loyal to Kel'Thuzad so they might help him in his next plot. We should look for clues to his location and then slay him.
Keep to the shadows.
There are those who held their affiliation with Kel'Thuzad secret even after he made his move. They too were involved in the fall of my Margrave, and they too shall die. I have one name, Dravaora, but there are more. Sindain had indicated these traitors carry marks of favor. She doesn't know who has them, so we'll start killing until we find them. The rest will see the example made.
Observe everything.
The last name on my list is a lich named Zinj. Sindain has been keeping a close eye on him and to learn more of what Kel'Thuzad is planning next. She wishes for Zinj's execution to be brutal. We will find him in the Exoramus in the House of Rituals.
Our house will persevere. Baroness, did you know this Tyrande Whisperwind in life?
I know she is hard to kill. Focus on your mission, Khalik.
As you command.
It seems Deathbang needs some exercise. Why not have a little fun?
betrayed Athelric will suffer. Night warrior or not, I do not rest until the last foe is dead at my feet.
Will make our spies strong. This was not.
What? Margrave! Stop this treachery!
I was the one who summoned them, Falcons. Now die.
Kel'Thuzad will return.
That traitor will get what he deserves as well.
He and all his filth will be expunged. Claim victory at any price.
Kel'Thuzad's minions continue his schemes, even in his absence. We must slaughter them all. Under Kel'Thuzad's command, these liches nearly eradicated the House of Eyes. A truth I will not forget. In life, I became the Night Warrior to seek vengeance for my people, much as I do now. I do as my Baroness commands. Keep What do you desire?
The Fungrets share our ire for the House of Rituals.
I believe we know where to find our target. Let us not keep him waiting.
We will meet again.
Secrets for the eyes.
The traitors cannot run. One of the ringleaders is dead, but I will not be satisfied until they are all dead.
Silence is the surest armor.
Those that remain will be scared into line. Traitors cannot hide.
Observe everything.
This can be the only end for traitors to Maldraxxus.
Silence is the surest armor.
The last of those traitors involved in taking down Margrave Akarek are dead. I will not bring our Margrave back, but I am still pleased. My Baroness wished for us to inform Margrave Sindane that the job was done before departing for Ardenweald.
Observe everything.
Traitors will not be tolerated.
For Maldraxxus.
Lady Moonberry's voice rises from the scroll. Hero, it seems Holland got into some trouble and, well, it's complicated. We could really use your help in Revendreth. Please meet me at Dominant's Keep. See you soon.
We will reconvene in Ardenweald, Mawwalker. Do not tarry.
Even now we contend with Kel'Thuzad's schemes. What else has he set in motion?
whispers dance on the wind. Watch.
Mawwalker, down here. What can I do for you?
I'm glad you could get here so quickly. We've run into a little bit of a hiccup.
I can't wait to see what you do next.
Home is somewhere in the area, but the Stone Ride isn't letting anyone into her territory because of the recent trouble with Dreadlords. The guards won't let anyone in, and they're kicking out anyone who doesn't look like they belong. Luckily for Home, Cudgelface and I came up with a foolproof plan. We just need to look like we belong, and then we can ask around and find Home. Easy.
What fun you're We need to look like we belong. So you and I are going to don some disguises. We'll ask if anyone has seen Hone. He's sure to stick out like a broken twig around here.
You just worry about them keen-eyed ones. They'll see through you right quick.
You're a special one, aren't you?
Watch out! That's one of them what can tell your disguise.
Right. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Watch out!
Don't...
That's one of them what can...
I'm sorry.
No.
Did you
We
mean
don't do
something?
that here.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be...
No. We don't do that here. Boy, maybe that would know something.
This had better be important. Away with you. No, but we will slaughter any intruders on sight.
Oh, right, we will. Oh, yes, definitely. Slaughter. Carry on, then.
I think we need
What
to be
is
a bit
it?
more specific.
Are you done?
Oh, this should be interesting. Hello, fellow Stoneborn. Might we ask you a question?
No, you may not. This had better be important. Away with you.
The Dreadlord catches your eye, wishing you to speak. You glance at your companions. Moonberry urges you forward with a mischievous grin. You step as close as you dare. Free me from this prison, mortal, and you will have my favor. I am aligned with powers greater than these pathetic puppets or their masters. They have no concept of the true forces at work. All I need are the sigils of binding which hold me. The rest I can take care of. Free me, and you will be granted untold power.
We really helping him escape?
Of course not. We're just gonna have a bit of fun. You could probably use a little help, huh? So nice to see you. So, they just leave these lying around?
What are you doing, Muckborn?
Oh, Stonerat wants these kept safe, mate. Wouldn't want to make her angry, right? Eh?
Take them. Quickly.
do we have here?
The Stone Rites will suffer no trespassers.
Excellent. Now, we tell that nice guard just how easy it was to collect these.
And they tell us where to find your bloke. You think like the Fangs, Miss Wings.
nice to see you.
Get on with it.
I'm busy. Can't you see I'm dealing with a Dreadlord captive? Find something useful to do. That Dreadlord tried to bribe me into freeing him. These sigils of binding weren't very secure. By the Stone Knight's chisel! She'd have turned me into rubble for letting him escape. Thank you. Have you seen anyone unusual being taken into custody?
Do not bother. There was an incident on the wall, but the Stoneborn Honor Guard brought it to an end.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Crumble me. Looks like he went and got himself nicked by the bigwigs. Oi!
If he got nicked, I know where they took him. So our missing blue got himself dragged off to the big squeeze. Fortunately, I'm wise to the prize. We'll soft-foot it in like we worked there, find your moose, avoid eye contact with the fangs, and chisel out of there like we're masons. Follow?
Don't trust them, fangs. None of them got.
You shall regret this betrayal soon enough.
Aye. Should we be worried about him?
It's not my fault he can't take a joke. So, where are we headed?
Up and inside, where the squeezers are taken for, processing.
You are late. We have anima in need of extraction, and the stone right is occupied. Begin the process, and be quick about it.
Right. Off we go, then. Here for sweat or knuckles?
Best keep a low profile by helping out. Okay, what should we do?
Wait, you
So,
a lively
How
one.
exactly does this work?
Well, you see, the fangs make 'em face what put them in Reverend Death.
Tell me about the bad stuff you did, or else.
Never!
Or else. Slap the uncooperative soul.
Not quite. This place is about wrath, eh? Anger.
Right! Sassy Spriggans, greedy, grove-killing thrust, theory-chewing gorm.
Their anger, not yours.
Oh, that makes much more sense.
Right, let's give it another
Got it.
go.
Oh, this should be
I'm gonna try again,
interesting.
but just be ready for anything, okay? Okay.
So, tell me about your mother.
She was my world, and she was slain in front of me.
That worked. Keep going.
Would you say the loss of your mother made you angry?
I grew up suffering. I had no one else.
Yeah, that's the stuff.
And do you think losing her led you to a life of murder and rage?
Maybe. I just...
Might you have been responsible for quite a few dead mothers yourself?
Yes, I was.
was. Well, I think we had a breakthrough. Good session.
Done so soon. Impressive. What is it?
What? Have you seen a large blue soul with horns that doesn't look like he belongs in Revendreth?
Are you done, the intruder? Why do you want to know?
Well, with the cleaning crew, obviously. Interrogating them trespassers makes a mighty mess, doesn't it?
Then you will have no shortage of work. I have never seen the Stone Knight so furious.
You're a special
Sounds like
one,
Holm might not have
aren't
much
you?
time left.
No, we have to hurry.
Sounds like Holm was taken elsewhere and by the Stone Knight herself. We should look for signs she came through the area. Hopefully that will lead to us to Holm.
We'll meet again.
Well, you're pretty good at this gig, Miss Wings.
Meh. The dead mother trope is such lazy writing.
Boy, that cowering one has definitely seen the stone, right?
Get on with it.
What? Has the Stone Knight passed this way with the captive recently?
Do not bother. She threatened to throw him into the maw. Better him than me.
The maw? Oh, we better beat feet if we want to save this bloke. Come on! Oh, we gotta be close now. We're running out of realm.
Look, there's home.
What does your master seek, Dreadlord? Answer me!
Please, there has been a terrible misunderstanding.
Oh, more of your wretched kind? I will slay you all myself! Ardenweald? Why are you in Revendreth?
We seek night warriors who passed beyond the veil.
Explain.
I have seen your name on many newly carved sin stones.
I will aid you, but be warned, Elun's wrath is not easily quelled.
You could probably use a little help, huh?
We found Holm, and conveniently he was just the person we need to help with the ritual. I love it when things work out for everyone, don't you? We should hurry back to Ardenweald. You go on ahead and find Ysera. I'll escort the Stone Knight there and make sure Holm gets back.
Never a dull moment with you.
My master did say to serve everyone.
You have our gratitude, Stonewright. Tyrande is in dire need of aid. My long slumber has ended.
I'm glad to see you again. We do not seem to have much time. Tyranda's time grows short, so we must act quickly. Sarah frowns in concern. We had hoped to gather more Night Warriors, but we will have to proceed with whom we have, and hope it is enough. Sarah shakes her head and then looks more resolute. Before we can begin, we must finish preparations for the ritual. Please bring these last few items with you and meet us at the grove.
The cycle must be preserved.
Accept this welcome gift from the
In
court
the end,
of
the
night.
more. No need to trouble yourself.
Oh, silly me. Here, this one is much better.
This will suffice. Let us proceed.
Please, come this way.
It is my honor to serve Elune.
I am bound to both the dream and the moonless night.
With everything in place, we can begin. I only hope we are not too late for Tyrande. We've done as much as we can with the time we had. Now we must lend our powers to Theranax and the others and hope Tyrande survives.
Our preparations are complete, Theranax.
It is time. Let us begin.
The cycle must be.
I remember this power. A double-edged sword.
Seldom have I seen a mortal wield such rage. Elun. Ramashanala Pasimana Melia Morana.
Chandras, maintain your hold on her.
Minjo, please. You must calm yourself.
Tyrande, do not lose yourself to anger.
I don't think she's listening.
The Night Warrior's fury will annihilate us. Contain it!
Marwalker, aid me!
No! She is absorbing even more of Elun's power!
The force Tyrande wields threatens to consume her, and will leave this grove devastated. My queen, we need your help.
My sister's power in my forest. I will have answers.
How dare you come here, sister? After our cries for aid went unheard, unanswered.
I heard your cries, felt your pain, and in the wake of tragedy, sent forth the cascade of souls to sustain you. Oh, the great tree. All who perished there were claimed by the Maw. Then I have condemned my favored children. By our hand, we may yet guide their souls onto their spring, starting with this one. Tyrande invoked me. She must choose vengeance or renewal.
I speak for my people.
Ardenweald would hear your plea.
My sister, after all this time, she did not abandon me. The barest hint of a smile graces the Winter Queen's face before it is gone. She turns her attention to you with the weight of eons. Attend me, hero. Take my sister's tear and come to the heart of the forest.
Mother shall be.
Is it you? I am myself again. What I have seen this day, I can scarcely believe. I was present for every moment, and yet outside myself. As much a witness as you were. So much beauty in her voice, and sorrow as well. The tear was mine as much as hers. The Winter Queen spoke of a purpose for the souls of our people. What did she mean? That Elune did not tell me, daughter. Not yet.
My long slumber has ended. Night.
Through drought and loss, Ardenweald suffered. But together we have saved our home from a terrible darkness. With perseverance and kinship, hope is restored to our groves.
And our hearts as well.
Today the forest's heart is made whole. The cycle is renewed. Death and life in harmony once more. A new sigil arises to embody our Covenant's future. For all you have done, mortal, you have my thanks.
I am bound to both the dream and the moonless night.
Ysera sighs, relieved. Such peace has returned to Ardenweald and to those who dwell within. My dear friend has been saved. I do not know what comes next, but I have hope. This could not have been done without your help, Hero. Thank you.
The cycle must be preserved.
Hero, return to Korthia and tell the Primus that the Winter Queen's sigil has been restored.
Night embrace you, mortal.
Friends of the forest deserve
Our enemy is relentless.
Ah, good. With the Queen's sigil restored, we're that much closer to being able to stop Zoval. Thank you for this information.
We fight to save the Winter Queen is bound to her counterpart in the realms of life. Together, they embody the balance of the Great Cycle. Through sorrow and understanding, the Night Fae sigil has been reborn. And perhaps their kinship as well.
Come forth and be heard.
Bolvar Fordragon has seen visions of a vault hidden deep within Torghast, where the jailer keeps souls he deems valuable. Uther was struck down by a Mournblade. When such a weapon is wielded with rage, it can shatter a soul into fragments. If the jailer holds a part of Uther's soul, it cannot be fully mended until the lost piece is restored. Take this attuned shard to Torghast, hero. It should guide you to the vault's location. Find the lost fragment of Uther's soul so that he can be made whole.
Continue your journey.
His shard has been attuned to Uther. It should take you close to the location of his soul shard.
I have many lucky doos you like. Farewell, friend of the Grummels.
A true scholar studies all.
When infused with an attuned shard, this device can open hidden pathways within the tower. Use the attuned shard to begin your search for Uther's soul shard.
Shall we discuss terms?
In my glory, I made the box so that it might grant me the power to travel these halls with impunity. In my hubris, I made it so the wonders within could only be accessed by one who proves their worth within the walls of this place. It never occurred to me that I might not be worthy. Step no closer. Reveal yourself. Ah, Mawwalker, of course. Soon I shall be undone, claimed by this place forever.
My time is valuable, you know.
But you continue to walk its halls unbroken. It was my great aspiration to prevail with the help of this box. Sadly, I overestimated my own capabilities. I trust I am not overestimating yours. Take the box. Prove yourself worthy to it.
Was there anything else? The Shadowlands can be treacherous. Do you have business to conduct?
I have been placed in chains by a foul sorcerer. Free me so that I may teach him what is best in life. And in death, I suppose.
For the Alliance.
need something?
Even if it doesn't bleed, we can still kill it. Alright, cool, man.
May I tempt you with my wares?
You struck a hard bargain.
Once trapped by Frostborn, now freed.
How may I serve? May you find your fate.
Without a paragon of loyalty, we cannot forge a new sigil.
Many forsworn yet occupy the temple. How are we to proceed?
Through compromise and understanding. I may be of aid in that regard.
How can I guide you?
Greetings, Mawwalker. Your arrival is fortuitous. I believe this soul fragment may be the key to Uther's recovery.
Duty is its own kind of wisdom.
By the Archon's
The arrival of Uther's wounded soul was the impetus for many events that led us to our current struggles. Devos' broken trust, her involvement with Helya, the rise of the Forsworn. Bastion needs to change, but we struggle to find a solution. Perhaps this soul fragment will provide valuable insight.
If my soul can be mended, then so too can the rift with the Forsworn.
Be warned, Uther. We have never attempted anything of this nature before.
I will endure whatever I must to be whole again. I cannot.
The shard! It is too much! He is being overwhelmed!
We must help him. Friends, aid me!
Uther, hold strong. Allow your memories to flow through you.
Do you seek wisdom?
Though Uther's soul is suffering, we must not lose hope. It is as I feared. This fragment of Uther's soul was darkened by the Mournblade that slew him. His memories are shattered and twisted. For Uther to move past his pain, to move past his grief, he must experience his past once again. But he does not have to do this alone. Using my soul mirror, we can aid Uther in walking through these memories. He can then come to terms with the emotions they contain. We must help him see past the distortions and understand the truths they hold.
A road of
We will
sorrows
not let you
is
fall,
paved
Uther.
with attachments.
This is Alonsus Chapel in Stratholme. The day I became the first of the Paladins.
Come, Uther. Take your spot so that we may begin. In the light we gather. In its grace, our brother will be born anew. Uther, do you vow to uphold the tenets of the Holy Light?
I do.
What are these tenets?
The three virtues. Respect, tenacity, and then
And then...
compassion. Seeing beyond our differences. Understanding our similarities. Feeling for those who suffer. Even if... Oh, Arthas.
Wait. What is that? In the corner.
This entire city must be purged.
How can you even consider that?
His memories are twisting together. We must help him.
No, Clea. He must face this on his own.
Damn it, Uther. As your future king, I order you to purge this city.
You are not my king yet, boy. Nor would I obey that command even if you were.
Then I must consider this an act of treason.
Treason? Have you lost your mind, Arthas? These memories, they are not one and the same.
Do you vow to walk in the light and spread its wisdom?
Your grief and regret haunt you still, as does Arthas.
Do you vow to vanquish evil and protect the weak and innocent?
I do.
Arise, Uther, as a paladin of Lordaeron, first of the Order of the Silver Hand.
You are seeing.
His memories are twisted and convoluted. I'm sorry, Uther, but we must continue.
Wisdom.
Uther's memories of this Prince Arthas haunt him deeply. He's the reason Uther's soul was fragmented, why Devos fell the way she did. The pain in these memories is palpable. We have to dig deeper. Uther must face the source of this darkness. Once again, you need to enter his past to protect his future.
Find your
We are
purity.
here for you, Uther. Do not despair.
The light. Arthas. What have I done? Feeling nervous, This is the day Arthas became a paladin. I remember it well.
Honestly, yes. I see your devotion to the light and feel doubt cloud my heart. You taught me so much, Uther, but I sometimes wonder if I'm truly meant to walk this path.
Great expectations await you, lad. I have faith that you will exceed them all. But for now, let's spar. That should clear your mind.
It always does.
No. I should have listened to him. Why didn't I listen?
You sought to comfort a troubled student. None can fault you for such an act.
Tell that to all of the innocents he slaughtered. I set him on that path.
You guided him on the path of justice. He is the one who strayed from it.
May the light forgive me.
The future of Bastion is in our hands.
The sting of betrayal haunts Uther deeply, but he can persevere. He must.
Our purpose is to serve.
Was it all?
Please, hero, I am not finished. There is one more memory that I must see. One more that must be faced. It will not be easy. I will need support from all of you, but it must be done.
Justice.
Your wound.
Vengeance.
Does it still hurt?
A line so thin. It does. Perhaps it always will.
What is this place?
This is the moment of your death, isn't it?
He came for the urn. The one that held the ashes of the father he slew.
Why this memory, Uther? Why linger here?
In that moment, I failed him. I did not uphold the virtues. Compassion, least of all. My heart had never been so cold. I faced him, not as a mentor, or even a friend, but as a bitter foe.
Perhaps. But confronting this memory has taught you the value of compassion more than any scripture ever could. Take that lesson to heart, Uther. The past may be immutable, but the future has yet to be written.
I will. Arthas, if only I had tried to save you.
Face me, Uther, and I'll make sure you die quickly.
There's a special place in hell waiting for you, Arthas. No! I spoke in anger.
We may never know, Uther. I intend to live forever.
Do you need a task?
Adrestes breaks from his thought, a renewed resolve in his eyes. I believe this experience was the missing piece for Uther, and for me as well.
We
Uther,
all serve a
if
greater
these memories
good.
pain you so, you can be rid of them in time.
No. They serve as a reminder of lessons learned. Given the choice, I would never let them go.
If given the choice...
Adrestes, we must speak.
You wish to be of service?
The path forward for the Kyrian is clear to me now. First, we will speak with Necrolord. I urge you to stay and listen. Afterward, we must return to Elysian Hold. There I will request an audience with the Archon, and I need you all by my side as I do so.
Stay
The Forsworn
true to
never
our
sought
eternal charge.
But our own brethren cast us out and refused to listen.
I see that now, and I truly apologize. Uther has taught me much this day. Bastion must follow a new path.
Nicolon, please accompany us. We must find a way to reunify our people.
Peace be upon you.
What troubles you?
I admit feeling a hesitation I have not felt in ages, Mallwalker. I must push it aside to do what is best for the future of the Kyrian in the Shadowlands. Are you with me?
Proceed.
All 5 paragons are needed for our Covenant sigil to be reforged. Upon this day, we shall name a new paragon of loyalty.
My Archon, loyalty bereft of compassion fractured the very heart of the Kyrian. Perhaps what we need is not loyalty, but devotion to our cause, to each other.
And to the souls we usher into the Shadowlands.
When Devos turned against us, I met her with spear in hand. There was truth in her words, but I did not listen. Let us learn from Uther's example. Henceforth, all Kyrian shall be offered a choice: to keep their memories, or to let them go. Adrestes, I anoint you Paragon of Devotion. And Clea, you shall serve as his hand.
Me? Forgive me, my Archon, but
Your devotion to our sacred charge has never faltered. None are more deserving of this honor than you.
Thank you, my Archon. We go in service. I am the Archon's will.
Adrestes bows his head deeply. It is an honor, but we have only just begun. Our first order of business is to rededicate the Temple of Loyalty. Pelagos has volunteered to stay here and help prepare for the ceremony. I requested that Necrolord bring his companions to meet us at Steward's Rest, to aid us in convincing some of the Forsworn of our new path. Meet us there when you are able.
Go in service. Not only must we reclaim the temple, but we must implore the remaining Forsworn to join our cause.
You shall have our support. I will gather my allies and meet you at Steward's Rest.
Forsworn and Kyrian, standing side by side.
This is only the beginning, Clea. A bright future awaits us all.
Let us begin. The 5 temples of Bastion have stood strong since its very creation. The idea of rededicating one has never been broached before, and will no doubt require a significant amount of anima. Underneath this temple are stores of anima we rationed for the drought. Now that anima is returning, We can use these reserves for our purposes. You will need to use channelers and collectors throughout the grounds to redirect anima to the top. That should give me the power I need.
Stay true to our eternal
The
charge.
Forsworn are lost, hero. They are like ghosts, haunting the Temple of Loyalty. Nowhere else to go, leaderless, purposeless, abandoned. We must show them that there is a path forward. Let me accompany you into the temple. Allow me to speak to them, speak to their sensibilities. Perhaps we can convince them to give Adrestes' new path a chance.
What is on your mind?
Mikanikos has explained much about Forsworn Centurions to me, hero. I cannot say that I understand all of it, but it seems he has not yet found a reliable way to return them to their proper operating standards. Their anima can still be useful, though. Adrestes has focused on how to rededicate the temple, but not on his own safety. I worry the process will drain much of his anima. If you can reclaim cores from the Forsworn Centurions, we can use them as anima stores for Adrestes.
Deep breaths. Join us at the Vesper when you are ready. Good luck, friends.
Nicolon, I apologize for leading you off the path. Had I not, you might never have joined the Forsworn.
My faith in the Archon had already faltered. You only helped me accept the truth.
Nevertheless, you suffered greatly because of my actions. I will not allow that to happen again.
You will meet your fate soon enough. They will applaud me when I end you.
to consider.
If you seek your end quickly, I will allow it.
Shadowlands!
Very well.
Let's see how long you last.
You could have joined us!
You will take my place.
of this battle.
My memories still haunt me.
I will repel you with my entire being!
It will take time and communication to repair the trust that has been lost, Hero, but there is hope again.
My weapon.
I've been working
and
with
my
Mikanikos
wings
on methods to
are
reuse
yours.
anima from Forsworn Centurions. I can handle this. Thank you, Hero. If Adrestes falters, I now have the anima to pick him back up.
Keep a calm mind.
Do you need a task?
It is heartening to see so much anima flowing again.
Wisdom guide your path.
Loyalty shall no longer be a demanded tenet of the path, but rather a virtue that is earned, a choice. We must show devotion to those who struggle, whether they are recently arrived souls or peers who need our aid. We will take all the anima at hand to rededicate this temple, and in doing so, to bring in a new age for the Kyrian. I fear the Mossborn may attempt to thwart our plans. Protect me during this ritual, Hero. We must see this through.
Go in service.
The time for rededication has come. Are you prepared to protect this sacred ritual? I am ready.
Uther and I shall aid Adrestes. The rest of you, stand strong.
My fellow Kyrian, I come to you with a message of compassion.
What do you need?
Your plight has been heard, your suffering recognized. We ask not for your loyalty, but we offer a choice. None shall be forced to sacrifice their memories. Your decision will be respected by all Kyrian. Let us stand united once more, not out of loyalty, but devotion. A new path for Bastion begins. You wish to be of service?
Devotion is born of compassion, of service. A worthy tenant indeed. This temple represents a new dawn for Bastion, hero. The Temple of Devotion will stand as a place of fellowship. We will work with the Forsworn, as well as aspirants and Kyrian of all experience and backgrounds, to forge a future of which we all can be proud. Let us return to Elysian Hold. I request that you join us for a momentous occasion, the ascension of a new paragon and the creation of a new sigil.
We all serve a greater good.
Our duty is true, our purpose pure. State your purpose.
Allow me to escort you to the Spires of Ascension, hero. As the new Polemarch of Bastion, it would be my honor.
Archon's eyes upon you.
Today, a new paragon is anointed, and for the first time since the dawn of our realm, a temple is rededicated to represent our devotion to one another. A new paragon, a new sigil, and a new path for all Kyrian. This ceremony shall be glorious indeed.
I will be watching you, mortal.
How may I serve you?
I never imagined I would become so close to the Polemarch. Now look at us. Look at him. It is an honor to watch my friend receive such an honor. It is an honor to watch my friend receive such an honor and to work alongside him for eons to come.
Many ages have passed since a paragon was last anointed. Longer still, since we have christened a new temple. Today, we do both. Adrestes, step forward. Through trying times, you have embodied patience and compassion, virtues that will serve you well as Paragon of Devotion. 5 temples, 5 Caragons. Take your place among us, Adrestes, as we reforge our Covenant's sigil. A symbol of our new path forward. One born of unity between Kyrian and Forsworn alike.
You have questions?
This honor is more than I could have hoped. There is a long road ahead, but with the help of my fellow Kyrian, all Kyrian, the Temple of Devotion will embody the future of our people. Let the true work begin. With a future of kinship and in devotion secured for Bastion, a new sigil is born to represent our path forward. Please report all that you have done to the Primus. When he is ready, we will deliver the sigil to him. Let us hope that we can use it to thwart the jailer's plan and save the Shadowlands.
Proceed with
Uther,
courage.
Pardon my asking, but what fate befell Arthas in the end?
At the moment of his death, Devos and I claimed his soul and cast it into the maw.
Without the Arbiter's knowledge? So, he might yet have had a chance at redemption?
I will never know. It was not my choice to make. Devos led me down a dark path.
Now that I have seen the maw for myself, I cannot say that any soul deserves such torment. Perhaps some can never be forgiven, but you have shown me that they must be treated with compassion.
The hour of battle is upon us.
Korthia was the first to be born aloft by wings of duty and service. That you have helped the Archon see a new path forward is a wondrous thing indeed, mortal.
The Covenants must stand as... Korthia was ever the most unwavering of us all. The Archon's willingness to embrace a new path demonstrates her devotion to the Kyrian. I have called upon the Covenants to bear their sigils here to Korthia. The key to our victory lies within them, and in you, Marwalker. Fate has drawn you here.
I fear our efforts to stop Zoval have been thwarted, mortal. A doorway's been... Oh. Is this... Oh,
Together we will claim victory.
The end of the, continue the campaign by accepting the request. Doorway in the dark.
Speak, mortal.
Oh, okay.
If we fail, all will be undone.
Oh, so I have to skip to the end of the next one. Okay, whatever.
Ah, the Marwalker. Your allies approach, mortal.
We tried to stop her, to stop them both. We failed.
The jailer is gone, and he's taken Anduin with him.
then the day I long dreaded has finally come to pass.
I thought I knew what Sylvanas was capable of. I believed we could stop her and rescue Anduin, but the jailer had the upper hand all along. This is the end of the latest, or almost latest raid.
I will never serve.
Still chained by mortality. You did help restore something stolen from me. Allow me to repay you in kind.
Cannot let him reach me.
A long road lies before us.
Jaina appears sad but resolute. We still have hope. Before Anduin followed the jailer through the gateway, he dropped something. I don't think this was part of the jailer's plan, but it must be a sign that Anduin's soul is still his own. Jaina opens her hand to show you a golden compass. This was very personal to Anduin. I feel his presence upon it. We need to know why he left it to us.
Be careful who you trust.
Jaina, what was it that Anduin left behind?
A compass. It was a gift to his father. Varian had it with him just before we fought the Legion on the Broken Shore. I don't believe Anduin dropped it by accident. He must have wanted us to find it.
As a sign that he hasn't been fully dominated by the jailer's power?
I believe it's more than that. I sense an enchantment upon the compass. Perhaps Anduin used the light to leave us a message. Bolvar, will you help us examine the compass?
Of course, Jaina. The compass is imbued with a memory.
I sense it too. Very clever, Anduin. What did you want us to see?
The battle is almost upon us. I will deal with the invading forces atop Torghast. When we reach Oribos, you will defend Zoval while he completes the ritual.
You mean he will compel me to defend him? Each time he dominates my will, I feel myself slipping further away. Is this what you felt when Arthas raised you, Sylvanas? Hollow. Empty. Everything you once were. Consumed by darkness.
Yes, young lion. But in the end, the sacrifices we've made will have been worth it. Once the cycle of life and death has been broken and remade, we will...
By that time, I'll have been lost. And so will you. I only hope my friends will remember me as I was. Not what you made me to be.
No, Anduin. We won't lose you. I swear it. I will do what I can.
Tears fall from Jaina's eyes. We can't lose him, hero, no matter what it takes.
I know what must be done.
We will face whatever comes.
Our efforts were focused on preventing the jailer from shattering the barrier around the Maw and invading the rest of the Shadowlands. Instead, he expanded the Maw itself to envelop Oribos and claim the Arbiter's sigil. I do not fully understand what we witnessed atop Torghast, but the Primus certainly does. It is time to enact his contingency plan. The Covenants will arrive with their sigils shortly. Inform the Primus that we are ready to begin.
The chains of the past still bind us.
Our enemy is relentless.
Your efforts have helped the Covenants remember their sacred purpose. The new sigils they have manifested will allow me to forge a key to follow Zoval to the land of the First Ones. Are you ready to begin, mortal?
Do not forsake your... Zoval may have won the battle, but he will not win the war. We stand united in purpose, and together we shall claim victory. Covenants of the Shadowlands, step forward.
Revendreth humbly offers our unity and purpose.
To our cause, I present the devotion of Bastion.
My Primus, we offer you the might of Maldraxxus.
The Winter Queen sends to you the steadfastness of Ardenweald.
Speak, mortal. We fight to save all Covenants united. Our hope stands renewed. Fate has drawn you here.
Excellent, mortal. You have done your part. Now my work begins.
Do not forsake your...
Primus, what we witnessed in the Arbiter's chamber, it was beyond mortal understanding.
Once, Zoval stood among us as the Arbiter, yet he defied the will of the First Ones and sought to unmake the balance of the cosmos. For his crimes, we stripped our brother of his power and bound him to the Maw. It was I who scribed the runes of domination upon his flesh. We used Zoval's anima to construct a new Arbiter, one that would be dispassionate and just. I should have realized that he would never stop fighting to reclaim his power and see his schemes through to their bitter end.
What will his next move be?
Zoval pursues the secrets locked within the sepulchre. Should he find the knowledge he seeks, all that you know will be undone. 4 sigils represent the renewed hope of the Covenants. I will use them to forge a key. Though I must find something to replace the Arbiter's sigil. Keep pressing the attack against the Jailer's forces. When the key is ready, I will call for you. Death comes for the soul of your world, mortal. But together, we may yet save it.
What news do you bring?
Greetings, my friend.
Friend? The elusive Anari has no friends.
I have been woefully misrepresented. I can be a good friend, a useful friend to those in need. And everyone is in need of something.
You more than most from what I hear. In fact, I imagine this conversation is merely a pretext for you to inquire what I know of Zereth Mortis.
Do you not long to see the realm of the First Ones for yourself?
One day, perhaps, if the purpose wills it.
Were you not assigned to Korthia for your intellect, your curiosity? Perhaps your purpose, my friend, is not to hoard knowledge, but to share it with those who would put it to use.
I admit there are so many theories to explore, so many discoveries to be made. No, I will not think of it. Be gone, broker. I need nothing from you.
Not today, perhaps, but one day you will. And when that time comes, I look forward to doing business.
I sought answers, and found only anger.
Uther reaches toward the wound beneath his chest plate. When Arthas struck me down, Frostmourne shattered my soul. But it was not divided into one part that was noble and another that was cruel. Rather, it was as if a portion of my consciousness remained frozen in time, while the rest of my soul carried on. To feel that missing fragment restored, well, it has caused me to reflect upon many of the choices I have made.
Thank you for showing me mercy. By the light! Jaina Proudmoore, is that you?
Uther? Uther! A Kyrian! Of course, it suits you.
I barely recognized you, my lady. The last time we spoke was at...
Stratholme. After the calling.
I remember. You still think of him too, don't you? Even after all these years.
I've tried to put the past behind me. Now, with what's been done to Anduin, all those painful memories have flooded back again.
Memories are like mirrors. They show us parts of ourselves. Sometimes parts we'd like to forget. But you can choose what lessons to carry forward and what to leave behind.
I loved him, you know.
As did I. Take that love with you, Jaina. Let it lend you strength in dark times.
Thank you, Uther. Can you stay a while and talk? There's so much I'd like to share.
A book appears to have been recently knocked off the table from the nearby Venthyr encampment. The Venthyr would likely appreciate you returning it to them before one of the grommets uses it for nesting material.
Did you truly believe you were my only means of escape? Mortal, I offered you an opportunity, one that you blithely refused. You will pay the price for crossing me. But first, there are more important matters that demand my attention. So enjoy this brief reprieve. It is the last you will ever know.
Oh, Mal'Ganis. Oh, Mal'Ganis. It appears you and Mal'Ganis are not done with one another. When you finally confront the jailer, you are certain the Dreadlord will be there as well.
Loktar.
Seeing the fate that awaits mortal souls in the Shadowlands, the chance to get to know my mother, has caused me to reflect on choices I have made.
For Azeroth.
You have told me many stories of your life, Goel. It seems some of the memories trouble you.
Yes. I spoke of Garrosh, son of Gromarsh Hillscream. I'd hoped to spare him from the darkness his father knew. But instead, I fear I'm to blame for the ruin he unleashed.
Fate sets a course before each of us. How are you to blame for the destiny he wrought?
I took him from Nagrand. I made him war chief. But when he needed me most, I left him to falter. And in the end, it was my hand that struck him down.
Your father used to say that a wolf decides whether to come when called, or to turn on its master. There is no fault, only nature taking its course. Garrosh shows his path, my son.
But I set him upon it.
You offered him a choice. You did not choose for him. Mourn if you must, but his decisions are not your burden to bear. His path ended. Yours moves onward.
Onward. Yes. There is much to be done. Thank you, Mother.
We are driven by a single purpose.
One can only wonder how many secrets were lost forever when the jailer ensnared Korthia within the mall. The toll of his misdeeds truly has no end.
A shadow of hope remains.
So, Tyrion Fordring took up the Ashbringer in my absence. I can think of few more worthy.
Indeed. He met the Lich King in battle and shattered Frostmourne itself.
And yet you sought to raise him into undeath. Why deny him the rest he had earned?
I once told Tyrion that only a silver hand can wield an ebon blade. We needed a fourth horseman, one to lead the others. He seemed the right choice.
It appears fate chose differently. This is not the legacy I meant to leave you, Darian.
You taught me to defend that which I hold dear. I'm proud to carry on such a legacy.
And I am proud of you, my son.